Hi friends! I'm over here in my cozy little office. I just came in from outside because we have a nice day today, but it's not supposed to last, so I'm just enjoying a little bit of warm weather while we have it. But I wanted to come on here today and deliver a little topic for my business owners, my fellow mamas out there who question how to get motivated, how to stay motivated, how to start or stay motivated in your home business venture or maybe any kind of entrepreneurship. That's kind of my focus today because it's probably one of the biggest topic questions that I get is how do you stay motivated? Because for those of you who don't know me, or maybe you're popping on for the first time on a live video of mine, I have been a business owner for 5 years. I have been at the top of my organization for 5 years, and this business is my livelihood. And I started with zero background in network marketing. I started having 0 followers on any social media platform. I had no experience, no background, literally nothing. So I have self-taught myself how to create a giant business ultimately from my kitchen table. So it's been pretty awesome knowing and seeing what can happen and what can come to fruition whenever you just decide to learn. I've used Google and YouTube. That's been my biggest resources. So I never want to put out there that this has been an easy journey. This has been a fulfilling journey. This is just like the most amazing thing that I've ever created in my entire life, other than my family, my children, right? But the thing that comes down to it is how I stay motivated is because I decided way back when I first began this journey that the option of quitting was never an option. I would never have a plan B, because anything worth having, anything worth doing, you have to work for it, right? Like it goes for anything in life where, you know, maybe you're starting you start college, right? And you're just determined you have to finish. Like that's just what you do. Or you start a new job and you're not going to just keep job hopping. Most people don't. So anyways, this beginning a business, whether you are a coach on my team, in my organization, in my company, or whether you are doing your own business, guys, it's the exact same thing across the board. So how do I stay motivated? Because trust me, there are seasons, there are days when you don't feel like it, just with anything, okay? So for me, when I start my day, I don't get on social media before I visualize, okay? Like I literally, for all of these years, I sit down and I write out basically whatever I'm imagining. And I write out 10 to 15 goals every day. Even though I have my goal board that I make at the beginning of every new year, I write down 10 things, like big, huge goals that wouldn't it be crazy cool if kind of goals, okay? So one that I have written down recently is, and I write them as if they've already happened, right? So I am 100% mortgage debt free. We are building our dream home. I'm waking up in my beach house on the top of a mountain, and I know what it feels like. I know what it smells like. I literally have the most creative imagination ever, but I go above and beyond I know exactly, I will achieve it. I will do it, right? Starting at the beginning of my business, I wrote down my husband retired from the Navy early because my business is booming, because I knew that my business could bring him home from war. And guess what? That happened, right? Like these things, because I'm intentional and I do it. So whenever I'm sitting back and maybe on those days that I'm not as motivated to do something, that's where I can look and kind of almost sit in, where I'm like, no, here is what I'm working for. So it's not that, knowing that it's not an instant gratification thing, what keeps me motivated is knowing that those big goals that mean something to me, and my goals might be completely different from yours, which they probably are, and that's okay. Your goals should be what you want your life to be like, but don't feel like you have to think small, right? And it took me a while to figure that out. Like, yes, write down, I will be speaking on a stage with Brendan Burchard one day, but it's in that present tense as if it's already happening, okay? So imagine and visualizing is like huge for me. So I'm not writing down like, I want to lose weight. Like, I've never done that. I am just writing down, I am doing 50 push-ups today, like before I even started my fitness journey too. So these things are what I've worked towards. So I hope that kind of, kind of helps. But the motivation piece is made up. Like, there's not going to be one person or like one thing that you can do that will just give you all this like sprinkle of motivation, guys. I promise you, it comes from sitting down, being intentional, not feeling sorry for yourself if something goes wrong, not feeling like you have to have this balance. So I hear this all the time too with that, coming with that motivation piece. Well, I don't have motivation because I'm so busy, or because I'm a mom, or because I'm trying to learn before I do. None of that is relevant whenever you're trying to build your business. It just isn't. There's always going to be busy. There's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be days that don't go as planned, but your job is to create the time in your day that you need to set your business hours, to work your business, and to stay motivated within your own goals that you have set to achieve. All right, so I hope that helps a little bit, because I do get that question all the time with the motivation piece. But my biggest tip, you got to visualize, do that gratitude, do your personal development. Gosh, I listen to podcasts and read books all the time. So let me know if you have any questions or any other topics that you like me to cover, because y'all, like, this is just my jam. I love to teach, to train, to help women grow in fitness and in business. It's really, really cool. So I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I will see you again soon.